The red flag warning that has been in effect for much of the Bay Area all weekend long is expiring, which is welcome news to firefighters. They've had their hands full with a number of fires fueled by high winds. Thank you for joining us. I'm J.R. Stone. It's this kind of scene that has firefighters concerned. This is time-lapse video that you're about to see right here of a small brush fire pushed by winds that's burned out about 10 acres this afternoon in Solano County near Lake Herman. We have team coverage tonight with the latest on the red flag warning. We begin with ABC News reporter Cornell Bernard live in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, hey JR, it appears that the danger has passed now that that red flag warning is expiring, but you know, it still feels like fire weather here. It is warm, breezy, and the air is very dry. Understandably, it has been a very difficult, very nervous weekend for folks who live here in Fountain Grove, a place that saw so much devastation in 2017. Luckily, it's been quiet here today, but other parts of the Bay Area saw fire activity.
It's not every day you wake up and you see smoke and flames from behind the neighbor's house.
This is what Mike Barnum and his neighbors woke up to Sunday morning, a grass fire burning near Oxford Way in Benicia. CAL FIRE says dry winds from red flag conditions helped push the fire to about 10 acres before it was stopped by fire crews.
We were getting ready to go to church and decided we better stick around for a couple more minutes, make sure we had a go bag and the dogs are taken care of. Yeah, it was pretty alarming to see, you know, but luckily as soon as we saw it, we called 911.
In Petaluma, firefighters battled this blaze Sunday morning, which destroyed 3 barns at a fertilizer manufacturing business on Jewett Road. The fire chief says red flag conditions allowed the fire to jump between structures.
Absolutely, these create very fast-moving fires. They move from building to building very quickly through the embers and the brands that get created from the fire. It's what happened here today, as well as direct exposure from the wind pushing the fire onto the other buildings.
We've been monitoring, at least here locally, our weather conditions, both in our valley floors, our hillside communities.
Santa Rosa Fire Marshal Paul Lowenthal says his department is upstaffed and ready this weekend during the red flag fire warning. Other agencies like Sonoma County Fire District is positioning fire engines near open space, and its chopper is ready to fly just in case. It's a nervous weekend for Jeffrey McLaughlin and Jerome Pinkett, who live in Santa Rosa's Fountain Grove neighborhood. They have lived through wildfires and evacuations before.
This morning I said, well, we survived one night, and if we just get to a second night, you're on edge. You know, it's just because you don't want to go through this.
Main concerns would be if someone is working out in the backyard or something like that and does a spark, and then that spark catches on fire, and then the winds blow the fire like it did a couple years ago down around our area, around our house.
Best case scenario, we had a red flag warning and nothing comes of it, and that would really be the best case scenario. But at the same time, we want our community to remain prepared, and we as fire agencies will do the same.
Yeah, you know, most neighbors here are well-versed preparing for emergencies by having cell phones charged and go bags ready. As for both fires that we showed you in our story, causes are still under investigation. We're live in Santa Rosa. Cornell Bernard, ABC 7 News.